Namaskar to all of you. I welcome you all to this pranayama session organized by CITER, Center for Yoga Therapy and Research of Shri Balaji Vidyapeeth University, which is also supported by Ministry of Ayush. I thank you for joining, all of you from all the different parts of the world. Today we are facing a situation. Whatever we had planned 1 month back, it is not happening due to the Covid-19 situation. Some are experiencing fear, anxiety, because things are not happening as we had planned. So my session today is dedicated to all of you. If you are a medical worker, a doctor, this session will be an excellent session for you to help you to manage your inner well-being. More than the virus, it is the inability of our body to face the virus. And this inability comes because of fear, because of stress. It is easy to say that, hey, don't stress out. Why? There's no need to fear, because out of 50,000 cases, just around 1,000 or 2,000 die. You should not panic. But that number of 1,000 or 2,000 itself is very fearful and frightening. So, just by merely saying that don't fear or don't stress doesn't work. We have to do some activities, some actions to reduce our stress and fear. One such activity is yoga, which we will be practicing today all together. So for this, I request you that you be seated comfortably. You can be seated either on a mat or on a chair as per your comfort. Keeping your spine upright, face and shoulders relaxed. We will start with a prayer. As I remember my Guru Parampara, my masters from whom I have learnt yoga, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruvai Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruvai Namaha. This state of inability to face the situation, being in stress, inability to manage our inner emotions. We know that stress is not going to help us, but we do get stressed. In yoga, we call it kleshas. As long as kleshas are there, the stress is very natural. And especially if the kleshas are at a high level. There are 4 levels of kleshas: prasupta, tanu, vichinna, udara. And especially if it is in vichinna or udara state that most of us are experiencing, watching the news and seeing the situation in other countries. So my prayers to all who are going through this. This inability is because of the root cause, that is klesha. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha and abhinivesha. Abhinivesha is the fear. So how to remove or how to reduce these kleshas? There's a technique given by Maharishi Patanjali, klesha tanu karnarthascha kriya yoga. Kriya yoga is the technique. And what is kriya yoga? Tapas, swadhyaya, ishvara pranidhanani kriya yoga. The first one, tapas, simply by sitting that, okay, everything will be all right, is not going to change the situation. We can't be simply seated that everything's gonna be all right in 1 month of lockdown. We have to take some efforts and do some actions to keep ourselves at ease. These actions are tapa. We have to do some activity. Second is swadhyaya, study of self. If we observe our picture from 20 years back, that doesn't look like me. It appears like it is someone else. What we understand by this is the body that I had 20 years back is not the same now. The way I used to think 20 years back, okay, maybe for some of you 10 years back who are teenagers and joining, but it's not the same. My thinking has changed, my body has changed. And I can observe my body, I can observe my thought, I can observe my breath. But who is this that is observing everything? It is this swa, the true self, which doesn't engages either in stress or in happiness. It is always in bliss, always in peace. Now, bliss is very different from happiness, because whatever gives us happiness can tomorrow become a cause of misery. And it is often seen the thing that gives us most happiness. You are my life. I cannot live without you. I'm so happy because you're in my life. After 1 year, due to some reason, a breakup happens. The very same person who was the cause of happiness is now the cause of misery. So happiness has a negative side to it, that is misery or sadness. But the word bliss or ananda is going beyond happiness and sadness. That is our true nature. So swadhyaya is knowing our true nature, that even in this changing situation, the observer remains at peace, at calm. So connect with this inner you. This is swadhyaya, self-study. And third is Ishvara Pranidhana, surrendering everything to God, surrendering to divine. Yes, we should definitely control what can be controlled, that is tapa. But there are certain things that cannot be controlled. So simply being seated and watching news all day is not going to help. We should watch news. We should be aware of what is going on, and we should take proper steps to avoid contact with others so that it doesn't spread to others. Now, after hearing all this information and following it, now whether it will happen to me? No. What if it happens to me? What if it happens to my other family members? So that future that is yet to come, Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender it to God. Out of these three, tapas, svadhyaya, ishvara, pranidhana, we are going to follow all the three. The main emphasis will be given on tapa. And the best form of tapa is pranayama. Pranayama param tapa, according to Manusmriti.